live. Yay! Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. It really feels like a Monday, but we're going to make the best of it. So yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to do introductions starting with BC Brown. Go ahead.
What's up, my writing weirdos? I am BC Brown of the YouTube channel BC Brown Books. I am a paranormal, mystery, urban fantasy, and contemporary women's lit author. I do live streams every Friday from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern time so that folks can do some more writing just like today. And today I am basically just hanging out with Dana and everybody, trying to get more words logged on the third book in my series. So that's what I'll be working on today.
Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, Amy, go for it.
I am Amy Awesome Buddy. I am an SEO consultant, and I will be doing SEO work today, but I get to do some of the more fun, creative SEO, which is generating content for some web pages. So I actually get to flex my creative muscle. It's not all keyword research today. So productivity for the win.
Awesome.
And my name is Tamara Woods. I'm a cozy mystery author, and I am going to be doing some edits today.
Very cool. Very cool. And I am Dana Gaulin. Sometimes I write under the name Ava Fox. And I got up at 5 o'clock this morning and cleaned the bedroom of a teenage girl. So I'm pooped. But now I'm going to sit down. I'm going to try to get some work done on my book too for Seasons of Seduction. Hey Holly, how you doing? Holly's like looking through the window. She's like, I hear your voice. What's happening?
What's going on?
All right, cool. Well, let's say hello to the people in the chat. We've got Destiny. Good morning. And Tamara doing double duty. And Devin. Good morning, Devin. Bonnie Phillips, thank you for being here. Tegan. Good morning. Kat is here. Good morning. CJ, good morning. I hope you're doing well today. Sarah's here. Grayson's here. Good morning. Good morning. Then Miss Sky and Haley's here. Barbara's here. Good morning. It's wonderful. Everybody's here. Elizabeth is here. Haley's here. Good morning, Dal. How are you? Saturday, Dal and What Now had a very interesting conversation. It kind of was like all over the place, but it was like mostly about genres and stuff. So it was interesting. So yeah, good morning, Michael McPhee. How are you? The Nerdy Nanny's here. I got it right. I almost said, but I didn't. I got it right. I'm not even going to say what I almost said. Oh, I got it right. Yes.
You did it. Good job.
Jennifer's here. Good morning. I hope that you're doing well. Camille is here. Good morning. Hope that you are doing well as well. Chloe Alice Balkin. I think this is the first time you've been on my channel. Good morning and welcome. Or good afternoon, depending on where you're located. You know, it could be good night too, huh? Mm-hmm. So awesome. Did you guys have a good weekend?
My weekend, I wasn't allowed to work. That was like, basically everyone in my life was like, don't work. And I was like, okay. And I'm very bad at that. So I wasn't working, but I was thinking about work. And I was like, man, I should really be writing. All right. I'm not doing it, but I kind of want to. But I danced to, I love Just Dance. And I did the Kill This Love by Blackpink that we were talking about with Austin during Sarah's stream on Friday. And I was like, oh my God, this song, like I almost died, but I loved it. It was so much fun. I was like, oh, dang it. This is so good, but I am dead now, but okay, this is great.
Oh, that is awesome.
So I haven't seen
my weekend was the opposite. I spent the entire weekend working. I got like a really short deadline for this website construction proposal, and I spent the entire weekend researching and doing content stuff.
That's literally what I wanted to do. I just wanted to research and write everything.
Yeah.
So I actually was about half and half for the weekend. So my partner doesn't normally work on Saturdays, but they've got a big project at work. So Saturday he went to work and had like a 12-hour day of welding and heavy lifting and stuff. So he was even exhausted when he got home. So I had a 12-hour plus day of heavy writing and doing my marketing in advance for everything and getting it all scheduled out. And then yesterday I spent the entire day playing Dungeons and Dragons virtually online with a group of people that I didn't know. So that was fun, getting to know each other and having our characters. And then we had a little barbecue at a friend's house, just kind of a last minute get together, kind of in the name of Mother's Day, but there weren't really any moms there.
Right. You were celebrating the moms of the universe.
Most of us that got together, our moms aren't near. So
Right.
it was just kind of like, well, we want to have a barbecue and we want to celebrate moms, but none of our moms are really here anyway. So let's just have a barbecue. So we kept it really small. It was just like 6 people, 7 people, I think.
Yeah.
And, so that was fun. And then of course I got to bring home our 2 new wonderful, adorable, very energetic kitties.
Awesome. That is so awesome. Yeah. She was talking about her kitties, and I had a cat named Spaz that I got as a kitten, and as much as I loved her, I was so thankful when she was done being a kitten.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she would do this. So her name was Spaz. And she would do this thing where she would be like, meow, meow, look at me. I'm so cute. I'm so cute. And then she would literally run across the room and climb your leg, whether you were wearing pants or no pants, just bare skin legs. And she would literally grab onto you and scale up your naked legs. And it was horrible. And then I think that she might not have been, when I got her, I don't think she was old enough to be weaned, because she would get a hold of my ears and she would try to nurse off of my ears, and it was the weirdest thing. I was like, ah! And then she was so small, so she would just get onto everything. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. So yeah, well, it sounds like you guys at least had an enjoyable weekend. So that is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And Sarah did come. Thank you for coming, Sarah. And Michael saying press that like button. Or you'll have to deal with him. Thank you. I know. Do as you are told. Follow the Michael. So, all right. Well, awesome. Well, why don't we go ahead and we'll do the first sprint of the day. We're going to do Bob Ross, 15 minutes, because I need some Bob Ross, and he's awesome. All right. Are you ladies ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty, that is time. Let us know what you did and how you did it. And we have Miss Stevie joining us. Yay. You'll have to go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone. Oh,
You're muted.
Oh,
there you
man.
go. I fixed it. Oh, there you go.
Hi, I've been on a lot of meetings already this morning, and this is how it's looked all day, is like, mute, unmute, mute, unmute. I'm Stevie Ray Causey. I write young adult fantasy about magic, misfits, and villains you can fall in love with. In between that, I have various other shenanigans. Today, I'm in the Plot Bunny Manor with Albus Bunbuldor and Sybil Trebunley. I know, right?
I love the name so much.
Oh man, it's a thing in our house. It's intense.
Did you? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I've got so many questions about your hutch. Did you make that yourself?
My husband and I together took an old dresser, and he built the doors and the frames, and then I took an advanced copy of the very first book I published, and I decoupaged it on the outside. So.
Oh, that is
Wow.
so cool.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. I like it. I don't know if you hang on. Sebastian, sorry, my youngest is here too. He decided that, and you can see on the front it has their names on it.
How do you make it bigger? You select the person, is that right?
Yeah.
All right. How about there you go.
Here we go.
Did it.
Here. I brought them treats in case they ended up on camera. Hi guys.
That is so
Say hi.
I've seen the DIYs where you take the dresser and make the hutch, but I've never actually seen someone do it in real life.
It's way neat. And like, it was cool because I cut out little pieces. Like, this is a quote from one of my dad's books. He died the year that I published my first one. And so, hi, Sybil. Hi, baby. Don't bite me. Thank you.
You were pretty.
Right. In a minute, Albus might come up too, but they, since they moved, we got Albus first, and he has been out on the deck in the summer. Sybil came closer to the winter, and so they're having like an argument about who's the boss, and it's always the girl. And so Albus is hiding right now because his pride got hurt this morning. But he's down at the bottom where like the hay is, and he's like, nah, she can have the good food.
Oh, smart.
1 second. Hey kiddos, I need you to go. Yeah, could you get Aspen? No, don't put your hands on him. He's fine. Get Aspen and have them come out, and we will handle it. So many children.
I know.
Why are there so many?
Life happens when you're live, as Sky would say.
Right. Well, and it's funny because I think he's a little bit amused because usually if I'm in my office, I lock the door, but I can't do that while I'm out on the deck. So.
Right.
He's like,
and he's about to be 4, so you know how that goes. Yeah.
Yep. He's like, I got you trapped.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, remember, honey, wise lies and tagging things. Hide the markers.
Oh, funny. All right, how did you guys do? And then we'll go see how everybody did in the comments.
Ooh, you okay, bud? Yeah. Careful.
bless his heart.
I am just creating some mock pages, so it's pretty much just sorting through the information and picking out the buzzwords and all that stuff and utilizing them. So I finished the upcoming events page. That one's done skiing. Now moving on to resources.
Ooh.
Very cool.
I am working on admin stuff, and I'm looking at potentially doing some blogging on Medium because I just want to see like how that site works in terms of blogging and what kind of income I could generate from it. Because, you know, we all need multiple income streams.
Very true.
I could use another one. So, also, I signed up for a seminar tomorrow with Reedsy. They are doing like some type of live stream where they're going to be talking about suspense.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, I thought that would be like a cool follow-up to Robert, the Story Detectives series that he did about suspense and tension last month. All right, that's enough for me.
I may have to go and check out that read zine for tomorrow, just because I think it would be really good. But I reread what I had written on last because I'm in this whole new scene, and I skipped ahead a little bit so that I gave myself permission to skip ahead of an awkward point in the story and just go right into something else. So I kind of had to reread what I was doing, but I did manage to get a few words. I got about 106 words done, so I'm happy when I can reread and do that. And because I think Ms. Tamara had a Pop-Tart, it made me crave Pop-Tarts, so I had to go make myself a Pop-Tart too and check on the kittens.
I did have a Pop-Tart. Oh, you caught me.
I know. I was gonna say I have these like blueberry like cookies. It's almost like they took the blueberry muffin mix and instead of making muffins with it, they made these like super moist cookies, and they're so good. So I'm glad I wasn't the only one eating.
I had to. I was like hangry.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, I was able to read through 6 pages, and after checking my email, I was like, you know what? I'm not working on this super stressful project right now. I'm just gonna eat my cookie and read and figure out where I'm going from here. So it was pretty productive. But the best part was my cookies.
My Pop-Tart was delicious. It was strawberry flavored.
Oh yeah. That is yummy.
Mine's blueberry.
I like blueberry.
Yeah. All right. So Sky got 570 words, 72 words, and finished this chapter. Yay! Awesome. And then Brianna, I think this is the first time you've been on my channel too. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. Just got started a brand new draft of my debut romance novel. Very cool. And she got 172 words, starting at the 10-minute mark. Very cool. Writing romance is always interesting. Is it like a specific kind of romance? Do you want to give us a little bit more?
Is it sweet or is it spicy?
That's right. Haley changed to printer ink and started the search for finding more. I hate having to switch out printer ink. It's super, super easy. It's just really expensive when I have to buy a new cartridge. And I have a husband who doesn't understand that you don't have to print the entire IRS booklet. Just saying. Man. Sarah cleaned off her desk and replaced an ink cartridge in the printer as well. I need to definitely clean off my desk, that's for sure. Michael says he got 0 words, haven't seemed to handle writing or editing lately, or making any YouTube videos of substance. So I'm recording myself singing a cappella and may or may not release someday. Sometimes you just gotta walk away and do something fun. And if singing a cappella is what you do for fun, do it. And then post it. Because I too
Please post it.
Yes. I'm like, I too have been making ridiculous videos because I've rediscovered the silliness of Snapchat. I'm also getting my butt handed to me with trivia questions through Snapchat with Mini Monster. Apparently she knows more about, current events of the rich and famous than I do.
You were cracking me up with those the face filters where you it changes your face to more masculine or feminine.
Yeah.
And you did that one with Elijah.
Oh yeah. I know. I was like, hey Mini Monster, this is your new sister. And I'm like, what's your name? And he's all, Carl.
So good.
Oh yeah. I mean, he says it's from a TV show that he was watching, but it was the highlight of my day yesterday.
Man.
It was just so much fun.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I'm in some weird things my friend's mom says thread between my teenager and all of their friends. Apparently, I just learned this past weekend, is apparently the whole year when I say something that is odd or funny. I think last week it was, oh, my sweet, strange queer child, you dance like a noodle, is what made it into their thread. And apparently they just send those when they happen. They send them to all their friends. I had no idea.
Oh,
so I'm not even like, I can't even do like the Snapchat, the TikTok. I don't want to find out what they've posted about me. If you guys find it, help.
yeah. Mini Monster has posted so many different things about like things that I've said or things that I've done. I took her to the airport, and this was just like two weeks ago. We were at the airport, and the airline was not serving beverages, and there was a man who needed help because he was completely blind, and so the airline person who helped him sat him down and then just left, and he missed the announcement that they weren't going to be serving beverages. So I was like, hey, excuse me, they made an announcement that they're not going to be serving beverages. Would you like me to help you get to the shopette so you can get some beverage before we get on the plane? And so while I'm helping this man get to the store and helping him get his beverage and everything, Mini Monster sitting there texting a group of friends about what I just did. And I came back to a point of, you're a hero, you're a friend. And I was like, no, I'm a human being doing the right thing. But it was just so funny. I had no idea that like my daughter is sitting here sharing all this stuff. And yeah.
Right. For as much time as we worry about how much we share about them, I didn't even think about the fact that maybe they would not have that same consideration. Oops, it's that undeveloped prefrontal cortex I keep forgetting about. It's fine.
Oh, I know. I was just
and it's like, you know, it's so much part of their culture.
Oh, yeah, so very.
Yes.
Like, we still had time where we didn't have all of this. So we're like, I recognize that this is a little weird.
Yeah.
But they're like, yep, that's life. Here's everything.
Yep. Yes. And I keep telling her, I'm like, look, if you want to share the good times, share the good times. But please don't share everything. And sure enough, she's like, my mom just said this. They don't need to know.
My mom told me I should lie to the public about how she treats us. That's how they spend that.
Wendy said, y'all are making me wonder what my kids say about me today.
Right? Now we're all having a crisis. It's fine. Am I the villain in someone's story and I don't know? Did I birth this person?
Oh.
Is that what my first book was about, guys?
Right? I often wonder if Mini Monster ever did write a book, what part would I play in it? You know, I'd probably end up being like the evil mother that turns into the hero by the end of the story. I don't know. But they are crazy. Oh man, kids are crazy. So
sorry, the sun is moving, so am I.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Oh, here's Albus though. Look at him chilling.
Oh, he's
all stretched out, just chilling.
Yeah, he's a bun love.
I'm handsome.
He's so handsome. He knows it too.
That's fun. That is so fun. Oh man. So Camille is here. Good morning and thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Let's see do we have any more? Did I miss? I know I missed a lot. I'm terrible with the comments. I really am.
Eva joined us and Mary joined us.
Oh, awesome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Camille says great bunny name. I know. I think animals are so much fun. Could you know what though? Like if I am ever like recycled and I get to start life all over again and have more kids, I think I'm going to name them like crazy names. Like I would actually name my son Albus. I think so. Like
that is excellent. My oldest kiddo's dead name was Rannon, like from Willow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies ever.
Mm-hmm. All of my kids have some sort of mythology theme.
That is so cool. That is so cool. So,
I did the weird thing. I was like on it. I only get 1, 2, 3 chances.
That's right. That's right. that's what with the two that I have, I was like, I'm going to give them the most awesome name I could possibly think of on the planet. And now I'm like, man, I could have come up with some more awesome names, but I don't want any more. So we'll just name the dog. We'll name the dog awesome name.
Both of my dogs came with their names, and I somehow could not change them. We tried so hard.
I tried really hard to change our German Shepherd's name too, but she was already like almost 2 years old when we got her, and so it kind of just stuck. But all of my cats, they have great names. So
I'm here for everyone's pets' names.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
So right now I have Gozer the Gozerian. I have Domino, which we just added last night to the household, and her brother Spot, which we just added last night. And the whole Spot thing has a reason because he looks like Data's cat from Star Trek.
Yes.
He's named Spot after Data's cat.
Oh, fun. Oh, fun.
I love it so much.
And then Domino is, of course, after Deadpool too. So,
of course.
Chalupa Batman. Brianna Rima's books.
Yes.
My dog's name is Chalupa Batman.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
That's my favorite. I love it so much.
Oh, yeah.
And now I want Taco Bell.
I know.
Right? Oh, it's not even Tuesday yet. Tacos already, and here we are. I need them.
Tacos.
Gotta go to the grocery store tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I have to go to the grocery store after this, so tacos.
I am not going to the grocery store after this. In fact, I'm going to take a nap. That's where I'm headed. So with that though, before I fall asleep, let's get in another sprint.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
So, all right, here we go. We're going to go in. Which one? This one. All right. 3, 2, 1, sprint. Oh, that is time. I went over to the comments because I was like, oh, I'm totally going to beat this timer. So I went over to the comments and then I started like answering the comments and not realizing I missed the timer. So anyway, that's my crazy. How did you guys do?
So I heard a terrible crash come from the bedroom, which meant the kittens were up to no good. And I came in and found everything on both nightstands knocked off. Because that's the beauty of having dual kittens.
Yep.
So I had to clean that up real quick, and then I had to answer the door and grab my roommate. I guess my roommate ordered lunch already, so grabbed my roommate's lunch, and but I still managed to squeeze in 203 words, so I'm okay with all that.
Nice.
Awesome.
I struggled to come up with another word for resources, and I failed. So I'm just trying to moderate how many times I use the word resources on the resource page. And then I'll be done with the resources page and I can move on.
Yeah. That sounds tedious.
Still reading about Medium stuff. I think with the next sprint, I'm going to actually write on my things.
Awesome. And so is this a website?
Yeah, Medium is like a blogging platform. It's been around for a while. I just haven't I haven't invested any time in actually writing on it. And there's like a partner program where if you are writing and people read it and interact with it, then you'll kind of make more money.
Oh, cool.
But I am not sure how much money actually is generated, just like with the average user, as opposed to this person who's talking about it, who's like extremely successful. But, you know, that's not like the normal. So
right.
What's the normal?
Right. Right. How did you do, Stevie?
I edited the blurb for my paperback for The Weaver's Son because I got the proof back for it and realized I had like the worst run-on sentence in the very opening because I'm fabulous. And now I'm working on podcast scripting because I have to record that on Wednesday.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, I got some more reading done, and I checked the mail, and Mr. Mann woke up, so I had to go and make sure that everything was okay. And it was. So, but Tegan got 368 words. That is totally awesome. Haley Spence fell down a rabbit hole of looking for public domain music. Thing.
That can happen.
Sarah had to print some stuff off for her husband. Yep, I know exactly how that feels. I'm like, okay. Schwartz says, hi to everyone. Thank you for being here. Sorting out and shortening. Okay, I got it. A paid article. That is totally awesome. Destiny is from something about chicken strips for dinner last night. Just added some cheese and a toasted bun. That actually sounds really good. I love taking leftovers and making them into something fabulous.
Me too. That's the best.
Oh yeah. AlleyCat107. This might be the first time I've seen you on my channel as well. Thank you for being here. Got 336 words. And Mary Wembley jumped to a specific scene in her novel to edit because she had an awesome idea of improving it yesterday. Don't you love that when, like, out of nowhere, suddenly you're like, oh, this is what I gotta do to make it better.
I think I live for those moments.
And those are the kinds of things that, like, I'll be in a dead sleep, and those are the kinds of things that will wake me up in the middle of the night, and I have to, like, get onto the computer, and I have to write it, and I can't go back to sleep until it's, like, all out there. So, I hope I'm not alone in here.
You're not alone.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
You're in good company.
I have like notepads beside my bed. So when I wake up like that, I'll like scribble whatever it is down and then go back to sleep. I don't actually like make the move to here.
Yeah.
I email myself on my phone.
Yeah.
That's a good way. I was talking to a girl yesterday at the barbecue I went to, and I was talking to her yesterday about, she's like, how do you she's like, I have lots of good dream ideas or like middle of the night ideas. And she's like, what do you do about those? I was like, you make a voice note, you email them to yourself, you keep a notebook by the table, whatever. I was like, that's just the way that I think most of us do it.
Right. I always worry that if I turn on the light in order to write down, Mr. Man is a very light sleeper. So if I turn on my phone to like type a message or whatever, it'll totally wake him up. So I got to make the move. I have to like sneak out like a ninja, and then I'm already at the computer.
You're such a nice partner. My husband has a CPAP, and I'm just like climbing over him to get to the outlet. Like, I need my phone.
Yeah, I totally am just like, all right, turn on the flashlight on the phone and then write via flashlight on the phone. I don't really care. I'm not that nice of a partner either.
The puppy.
My partner will not wake up for literally anything. So I could like tap dance on his forehead and he would sleep through it. Whereas
if you do that, make a video.
Oh no.
I live for that face that Tamara just made. That's amazing.
I make fun of him so much. I always tell him if a mouse farted, he would wake up and be like, "The house is on fire!"
That's me. Like he tries so hard to sneak and give me like a kiss, and I'll feel him as he's walking toward me. I'm like, what's that?
Yep.
There's a disturbance in the force.
Oh yeah. Oink, Oink just came inside. They've been out all morning playing, and now she's inside. Let me see if I can get her without. Oink! Oink!
Yay! Oink!
Oh, she's a good girl. She's such a good girl. Oink.
I
want to hug her so bad, Dana. You have no idea.
She is absolutely like the most. She's just wonderful. She'll chew on you for a little while, and then once she realizes that you're not edible, she's like, okay, I'll just love on you. She got a new baby yesterday, so I went over to the 99-cent store, and they had these really awesome like dog stuffed animals, and I was hesitant because I was like, so me and my giant son like pulled on this thing in the aisle. I was totally prepared to buy it. If we ripped it up, we were going to be buying it. And like we were pulling on it, and it was amazing. It stayed intact. So I got her a pig, right? So Oink got a pig for a baby. I've got some pictures of her and this new baby together. And it was so awesome. And she's chewed on it, and she hasn't ripped it apart yet. So I'm like, this is probably the best $3 investment I've ever made in my life.
So excellent.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Where's your baby? Where's the
Oink has
baby?
a Oink.
Yep, Oink has a Oink. I thought Oink needs a baby pig. So
it's Oinkception.
Yeah. Like every time I'll like people be like, oh, what's your dog's name? And I'm like, Oink. And they're like, oh, it's a pig. I'm like, nope, it's a dog named Oink.
Very hungry dog.
She's a very hungry dog. Yes, she is. So, oh my goodness. Okay, let me get to some of the comments in the chat box. Bonnie is still outlining. Alleycat 107. I've been on the streams a few times. Oh, I must have missed the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You changed your name. Awesome. Well, thank you for letting me know, because I was like, yay, a new person. But, I'm excited that you're here too. Craziness.
This is me trying to like not have sun in my face. Sorry. I'm just
I know.
rotating.
It's okay. It's okay. That darn day star. It's on the move.
I'm in Washington. We're not used to this. The burns.
When I lived in Washington, I was amazed. Like when they would have sun breaks, you would literally see people like flocking outside. Like, what is this? I think it was worse in Portland though. Like when we lived in Portland, they were like announcing it. And today we will be having sun breaks between the hours of. And when I first moved there, I was like, "What are you guys talking about?" And then I experienced it, and I was like,
"Oh,
yeah." And after the first year of being there, then I became the one who was like, "The sun is out! The sun is out! Get out the way!"
Right? Quick, get that vitamin D.
What's a sunbreak? I don't know what that is.
It's when
I think where you are, it's a break from the sun, and here it's a break where we get the sun.
Yes, it's when the clouds part and the sun can actually come through it. Yeah,
it's that infrequent that there's like an announcement for. Whoa.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what to do with myself. It was 85 yesterday, and I was still out here with my hoodie because it's just a permanent part of my body now. It's like a modern cloak, and I'm like, I don't feel good. My husband's like, I think you're overheating. What? Yeah. What's that? What's overheating? I don't know what that is. You can have too much hot? What?
Yeah. Like the houses that I lived in when I lived in the state of Washington did not have air conditioning. And I could not, when I first moved there, I couldn't figure out why they didn't have air conditioners. And then after the first summer, I was like, this is magical. I finally live in a place where it doesn't get above like 85 degrees. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
And now you're in Arizona.
Right. And then the year, like exactly the year after we left, they were having like record heats, like 100-degree record heats. And I was like,
yep. We have a mini ductless so that we would have the AC because we've had a couple of years that have been really like, I mean, the dystopia we live in, unsurprising. First comes the hot, then comes the germs, then there's a cycle.
Everything will be okay though. Everything will be okay.
We knew something was wrong when the sun showed up. That's how it would start in Washington.
That sounds like the beginning of a story.
That is like the beginning of the that's a post-up. We knew something was wrong when the sun showed up.
Yeah. Yep. So Alley Cat is saying that they have cousins and friends in Washington. It's crazy how much it rains and how cloudy it can get. Yep. It is. It is.
This
like
may be the only stream I make outside, like for real.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Like, I was really surprised. I had no idea anything about Washington when we moved there. And it seemed like a mythical place. Like everything was always wet. It was weird. It was very weird. Especially growing up in the desert where everything is like dry all the time and you're like, please don't dehydrate. I need you to not die, plant.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, well, cool. Well, let's go ahead and get started on our next 15 minutes. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, go. that is time. Let us know how you did, what you did, and how you got there.
I ended up, so on, what was it, Friday, I realized that I had some problems with some of these stories and like a thing that I needed to fix. So I was scribbling down some ideas of how to fix it in the one story so I could change that in that story later, but continue on with what I'm doing with this story, which very much sounds like vague booking, but I swear it makes sense.
Right.
So I managed to get about 412 words in, which I was happy with, but I was doing some promoting for Office Karaoke tomorrow instead of doing writing that time. So I took a little break because I was at a scene where I was kind of at a impasse. There were two different ways I could go with the scene, and it still makes sense with my next scene that I have. So I decided I would just park it for a minute, and then I would go and I would do promotion for Office Karaoke tomorrow.
Very cool. How'd you do, Stevie?
I am not even certain. I high-fived my kid for peeing in the potty, and then I finished my podcast script.
Right on. How'd you do? How'd you do, Amy?
I am done with the resources page, and part of my proposal is that this organization set up some social media accounts, so I'm actually making some like mock content, kind of like what they could be posting. So I'm trying to sketch all that out, because if I try to use PicMonkey or Canva at the same time that I'm streaming, my poor laptop's going to start sweating. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that until after the stream, but taking notes currently.
Right on. Very cool. Yeah, I have like, if I have my Word open and I have Google Docs open and then I'm streaming at the same time, and then I try to do something like make Canva happen, it starts to lag. And so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll not do Canva while I'm doing all these other things. And then I've also come to realize that if I have too many Word documents open at the same time, my computer's like, hey, stop. I'm a middle-aged computer. I can only handle so much.
I've gotten around it by like I have my newer laptop. It's refurbished, but I've only had it for like a little over a year. And then my older one, and I have a tablet, and I have a cell phone. So I figured out how to, do this on this one and this on that one, and then I can do like everything at one time, but it eats up all the broadband for the whole house. So every so often somebody comes back here and they're like, stop. And I'm like, what? And they're like, I don't know what you're doing, but you're going to have to stop something, because I'm eating everything for the whole household.
Yeah, that's what I would lag. I would like bog everybody down. And so now we have two internets in the house, and only I know the password to the second one. So when everyone is home, I jump onto the second one. But the problem is with the second one, because I live in a block home, the further I am away from the actual like router, the slower it is. So I'm like, this
I used to have a similar thing where it wasn't an issue until whatever shenaniganery happened to my line that gave me this current abysmal internet service that they won't fix. I used to have two, and it was a hotly debated topic whether or not I got the fast one or the slow one. And I ended up losing that particular battle, and I ended up getting the slow one. But everybody else has to share the fast one, so I feel like I still won.
Right? You're like, somehow I won.
Now everybody's on the same one, and they just have to deal.
Yeah.
So we are the same. We have two internet lines in our house, and the house basically is on the fastest one, and then I'm on the quote unquote slowest one, but it's really not that much slower.
Right.
but it's dedicated and nobody else ever gets on it but me, so I rarely have any issues.
Yeah.
Unless, like, for some reason, just internet is out.
Right. Like mine, because there's 5 of us, and every single person has multiple devices that are always attached to the Wi-Fi. So that's why I was like, okay, this is how I solved the problem. I'm the mom. I paid the bills. You don't get the password. Sorry. And every now and again, Benny Monster will be like, everything's so slow. Can I use yours? I'm like, nope. No, you cannot. There are not many things that I tell her no and hold firm to, but that is one of them.
I can't play the mom card, but I can play the I'm the only one who understands what's happening and know how to sync everything up card.
Yeah.
So there's nothing they can do about it anyways.
Exactly.
I'm just lucky I don't have anybody argue with me about it. The house we're a Google house, so we have, our cameras and doorbells and everything is run off the first one. So we have like the highest speed you could possibly get for that. Plus, running TVs and running, the roommate works from home, running his dedicated internet that he has to have. So nobody argues with me about me taking the second one because the house is just run off of the first one. So I don't even think anybody wants to know the password.
Right.
Lucky.
I know. Sometimes I'm like, what would it be like if I didn't have anyone to argue with? And then I'm like, nah. It would probably be great for like a week. And then I'd be like, wait, why isn't anybody like telling me no? Somebody, I'd end up going to like customer service, like that commercial, and being like, can we have an argument about this? Don't just give me my money back. So, all right, let's go see how everybody did in the comments. Oh, so Devin, I didn't realize that I forgot to show the timer until it was like 6 minutes till the timer was going to go off. But I will do better on this next one. Okay, I promise. So good morning or good afternoon, Leora. Thank you very much for being here. I know Tegan had to leave and you're probably already gone, but thanks for being here. We'll see you sometime soon. Mary Wembley says, don't move. Got pretty far on revamping the scene. I'm happy with how it's turning out so far. Very good. That's always nice to hear. Sarah says, I finally did some writing and added 343 words to the scene I'm trying to finish. Very awesome. Leora edited a scene. Very, very cool. Schwartz says, still killing words. That's good. I guess. I hate word murder. It's painful. It's painful. This article is way over the word count. Well, hopefully it's an interesting article. I get rambling with articles, believe it or not. I ramble about a lot of things, but I've been working on some nonfiction blogs, and I noticed that I'm just like blah 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 and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So I gotta cut it back sometimes.
In our house, we call that activating the special interest. Like Avengers style, like Iron Man, like it's activated. Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah. That's what I'll have to, you have to like put that on Instagram. I'm like, that's actually
I will, cool. Yeah, right. We'll just do like, maybe we can get your face and a filter with Iron Man or something on it for when you're writing those articles. And you can post those on Snapchat.
Absolutely. So, oh man. Haley, she started getting really pissy with the computer and printer, refusing to let me make it print in black and white. I have been there, and I understand. So, take a deep breath. It'll be okay. It'll work itself out. Debbie said they got the kids their school lunch. Very, very cool. Camille is fixing outline issues in which nothing is actually written down because I'm secretly discovery writing a pantser. So I'm making outline corrections. Barbara Howard got 143 words. Very, very cool. Alley Cat got 64 and was eating lunch and will leave for a walk soon. Very cool. I would love to go on a walk at night, preferably about like 3 a.m. when it's only 75 degrees outside. It gets nice at nighttime here. So, all right. So we have time to do one more 15-minute sprint, and then we can wrap it up, and I can finally go back to bed. Are you guys down for another 15 minutes?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Right, then let's do this. Here we go, Devin. Ta-da! I remembered. All right, here we go. Write all the words. And 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that is time. Tell us what you did and how you did and all that good stuff.
That one just flew by.
I know. It was pretty awesome, except Oink just farted and just about knocked me right out of my chair. So I was like, whoo!
That's the only really bad thing about larger dogs. It's just like when they decide to gash you, they really gash you.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, Darcy's looking at me like, how could you? How could you do that? All right, how'd you guys do?
So
I'm done with all the easy stuff. Now it's on to the hard stuff of actually, like, I have some of their wording that needs to be very accurate and specific about their mission and that kind of thing. And now I have to focus on clearly presenting that. I did all the easy stuff, so. Progress.
Yay.
I edited one chapter, and now I'm trying to figure out if this chapter needs to exist or if I should like delete it. Not sure.
Yeah, that's always a rough decision. But here's what I do. When I have chapters that feel like they either need to be removed from the story, I like hold on to them somewhere so that I might be able to use them elsewhere. Like on my Patreon, where you can find all the scraps from my good stories.
That was good. That was good. That was very good.
I did a good one.
So the roommate was on his break, so he and I chatted for a little bit. I didn't get to write as much, but I did get about 164 words in. So, still happy with getting a few words in. Plus, we were chatting about the new kittens and everything. And I'm really starting to feel my lack of sleep from the new kittens.
Yeah.
Could not stop yawning.
I know. That's how I've been feeling this last I don't know, half an hour. I'm like, yep, this 4 hours thing isn't working for me. I don't know how I did it. When I was like a teenager and in my 20s, I could go for like days on end with minimal amounts of sleep. And now I'm like, if I don't get like 6 hours of sleep, I'm like, don't look at me.
The magic of youth.
I know. Anyway, how'd you do, Stevie?
I finished my script outline, and then I outlined a newsletter that I'll work on Friday, and I scheduled my work week. Monday is my planning day.
Very cool. Yeah, I need to be more dedicated to my planning day.
I bought this platform incubator 2 weeks ago, and it has made it so much easier for me.
I saw that on Instagram, and I was
So
like,
good.
I need to talk to a real life person who's actually using it. So
Yeah, for real. So worth it for me.
huh?
I don't think I've seen it.
It's through Thriving Scribes, and if I tried to explain it to you, I would probably overwhelm you. But it has everything from a calendar that tells you week 1 you post this, this, and this, but it's interactive and customizable. So if I'm like, well, no, in June I know I'm going camping, and this is a thing about your core content for your blog or whatever being camping, so I'm gonna move it over here when I know I'm going camping in June, and you can mix and match it. And then when you open it, it gives you the whole prompt. You fill it in, and then it gives you instructions on how to customize it. It's like the ultimate executive function tool. And I can walk away, I can be interrupted 18 times, and I come back and I know exactly where I am and what I'm doing, which is rare in life at all. If they had this platform for the rest of everything I have to do, I would just take my money, have it. Give me.
Oh, man. I can honestly say I am probably the least organized person on the planet.
I'll take some more shots and stuff as I do it, because I'm launching it slowly. I'm trying not to do all the things at once. but it has 12 months of content for your blog, for your social media, for your video, for your newsletter. And then it has templates for all of those things.
That is really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Templates are my deal. It was like $27. It was so worth it.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
I
looking
know,
at
right?
There's a link in there.
Let me find the link. I'll find the link and I'll send it.
There's a link in their Instagram bio, and I'm looking at the incubator information.
I don't know why. I thought for some reason I thought it was more expensive than that. But yeah, well, I'm gonna go check it out some more. But
You're right. So good.
What's
So
it called
good.
again?
The website is Thriving Scribes. Tamara has it open, so feel free to correct me, Tamara.
what is it?
It's thrivingscribes.com. That's their website.
It's like
Yeah.
And if you look up their Instagram, it's under the same name.
Okay, cool. That's where I'm headed. I gotta make a note of it.
all right. So we have Allie Unicorn 85. Well, yes, we are at the end of the stream. So, but there's always next Monday, and there's always other streams you can catch, and we will be back on Thursday for sure. I know I've scheduled Thursday for Tamara's. I gotta find out what's going on for the rest of the week to figure out what other streams I'll be able to do this week. It's a wild week. May has just been, I'm not even gonna lie, like April was stressful, but May is like just put a bullet in me because it's only the 11th and I'm done. I'm so done with May. Can we just go to June, please?
I'm okay with that. That means we have the house. And
Mine's about to be a tornado, man.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's the thing. Like, Carrow warned us, okay? She did the tarot cards back at the beginning of January. She warned us, and we did not listen.
I did. That's why you hear quail in the background. I have my own food supply back here, y'all. I'm not playing. I knew it was coming. This is what I told my therapist. Like, all this stuff that you said not to be worried about, what's happening now? Your job's real hard, isn't it?
Right?
All of us, you told us to calm down.
All of a sudden, there's like all these commercials that like cattle ranchers and stuff. They're like, hey, if you need beef, come straight to the source. We will slaughter it. We will package it for you. We need to sell this. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, and everyone said I was crazy because I'm producing my own protein. It's all good though. It's all good. Everything will be okay. I promise.
See, mine was my husband. I was like, okay, babe, they're closing schools. Go get some quail. We've done it before. And he's like, no more animals. Why do you do this to me? And I'm like, just trust me. You probably want to get some garden beds going too. And so he did. And he's like, the whole time. And then finally lockdown happens and he's like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, who's crazy now? I wrote a post-viral dystopia last year for a contract. I know what's coming.
At least I'm not the only one. My husband thought I was absolutely bonkers when I was like, I'm going to start raising rabbits. So just in case there's a problem, we'll have plenty of protein and we won't have to hunt it. Because in the summertime in Arizona, all of our mammals are just festered with parasites and botflies. And it's not good. It's not good. So when you can raise your own, it's like, yay, we're winning. So anyway, it's been wonderful.
Later on Dana's Prepper channel. I'll come to that one too. We're good.
I know. I'm like, I don't know if I would call myself a prepper. I'm a little bit on the crazy side, and I definitely don't want to be hungry. So I'm like,
how much toilet paper do you have right now, Dana?
I have like 6 packages of it. And here's the thing.
The first warning is that she knows how many.
It was a trick.
Here's the thing, okay? One of my sons has to actually cross the city every day as he's coming home from work. So as he's coming home from work, he stops at different stores And when the beverage bugs started really taking effect on the toilet paper industry, I had a friend that I'm not going to name names who was like, oh, I might have a problem. And I said, hey, son, I have a friend and I need to ship some toilet paper to my friend. So if you find it, grab one. And he would go to all these different stores and he just started grabbing all this toilet paper. And he's like, okay, I got enough for our house and we got some for your friend. Where's it going? And I was like, he's okay. But yeah. So it's thanks to my children are awesome, and that's why we have toilet paper, because they are like scavengers for their mother. I love it.
Go for some scavenge for me.
Bring me your loot.
I told them all, I was like, okay, we have plenty of toilet paper. Now we have to find paper towels. I'm not even kidding you. Within 2 days, I had like 6 rolls of paper towels. And I was like, this is why I procreated. Yes.
It all led up to this moment. None of mine drive yet. Give me a couple more years. I'll be with you.
I know, right? I didn't even have to leave the house. I felt like the queen of the world. It was wonderful. And then I started having anxiety about going to the stores, and they're like, don't worry, Mom, we've got you. So they've been doing all my shopping, and I'm like, shit, I can get used to this.
Yeah, so we were so ill prepared, it wasn't even funny. Like, we just, we don't have a deep freeze and stocking the freezer, and that became a problem, just a normal freezer. And then my partner, he was all like, this is 2020, we can just order stuff online. And I was like, I think we're going to get a little overloaded and overran. And he's like, nah, it'll be fine. And I was like, are you sure? And he's like, it'll be fine. And then like 5 days later, he literally like went on Facebook and Twitter and was like, well, yeah, that didn't look like I thought it was going to work. And she was kind of right. So I got to give her props. I was like, see?
Yeah, we definitely have plenty of freezer space. That's for sure. So.
That's the one thing we haven't gotten to yet. I keep telling my husband that we're going to like get a freezer, but we'd have to fix some questionable wiring because of how things are connected in order to do it. Currently, if you turn on the microwave and the heater in a different room is on, it kills the whole section. So he was like, I don't think we can put a freezer on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Accurate.
A deep freeze is one of the things that I am demanding for the new house. Like one of the very first things that I'm demanding for the new house is I was like, look, I don't want to deal with this again.
Yeah, right?
I want to do freeze.
So, all right. Well, I'm going to go over to the comments and see how everybody did. And then we are going to get out of here because I am slowly fading. I need a little nap. And yeah, and it's lunchtime. So let's see. Sarah got 243 words. Leora has edited a page. Barbara got 384 words. Haley got real feelsy over the Moana's music. I could see how that could happen.
I'll feel.
So Bonnie Phillips, you are absolutely welcome. That I'm just so happy that you guys came here. I'm very, very thankful that you are all here and I'm not sitting here talking to myself because I do that enough already. I don't need to do it on the internet. So I agree with you, Devin. I am absolutely done with 2020. I don't have anything more to say. I'm done. So Allie Unicorn, Tamara looks like the only one I'll be able to make. Well, we will appreciate that.
We'll
right?
see you there then, hopefully.
No, that's right. All right. Haley Spence's hunting season are there for a reason. Yes, absolutely. And it's all about the animals need a chance to reproduce, and we definitely don't need parasites. That's for sure.
Are you sure you don't need parasites, Dana?
Absolutely. Like okay. I'm going to tell you one story. It may be good. It may not be so good. I thought it was kind of funny when I put all the pieces together. And then we'll do our outros. Okay. So after Mini Monster was born, I had gained an excess amount of weight and I was kind of uncomfortable with myself. And my sister says, do what I did. Order some tapeworms off the internet.
No.
And I looked at her. I swear, I looked at her and said, you purposely swallowed a parasite to lose weight. And she's like, yeah, you only do it for like 30 days and then you get the stuff that kills it. And I was like, I would rather triple my size than knowingly eat a parasite. Not even kidding. I mean, it was so gross. And she was telling me about like ballerinas and all this other stuff. And I was like, that's a little more crazy than I've got in me. So
I wish I was surprised by the fact that happens.
Yeah.
Was
That's
your
all I
sister
can-
trying to trick you?
She may have been, but my sister,
This is a legit thing. I can say I know
Yeah,
somebody
it's
who
gonna
did this
happen.
in real life. It's real. People actually are okay with this and do this on a regular basis.
yes.
I know a ballerina. You mentioned a ballerina, and
Yep.
I actually know a girl that's what she does. Is right before the performing season, she does that, and I'm like, I can't even take you seriously because she does that to lose like 19 pounds so that she can get down to like 183, and I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind, you're gonna die. But
Yep.
yeah, it's real.
Yes. Now, whether or not my sister actually did it, I don't believe that my sister actually did it, but I believe in her quest to lose weight. This is where she read it and she got all the information from. I'm not like that. Like, I had a friend who took Fen and she was like, look it, I've lost 80 pounds. And I'm like, yeah, but you're always complaining that you feel like you're about to like jump out of your skin because your heart's always racing a million miles an hour. And then
Fen was bad.
Yeah,
It's
it was
horrible
like
for your heart.
I had a cousin that took it. It was terrible. It ended up giving her a heart murmur.
yeah, she was on it for like 4 years and then she started having heart complications and I was just like, no. My problem is I just need to move. I'm not. I don't know. So anyway, that's my funny family story for today. And do not, under any circumstances, swallow parasites. They will kill you. It's bad.
Don't swallow parasites.
That's right.
Some people need practical advice.
They
That's what
really
we're here
do. They really,
2020.
and cook your meat thoroughly. So that the
Marcus is more and more disappointed with 2020. Your
I
family.
was like, Jesus. Do we really?
I wish we could get that as like just clip it and over and over. 2020 now.
Don't drink bleach. Don't freaking. swallow
Don't get me started
parasites.
on that one.
Oh, look! I saw like a little clip or whatever, and they were like talking about how the younger generations got mad that they changed the tobacco age to 21, and they're like, "Look, you idiots ate Tide Pods. Someone has to control you."
Oh my God.
It is so true. When you have to tell someone not to eat laundry soap, they shouldn't have the ability to smoke either. So, anyway,
The one that got me were these people who were pouring like acetone and stuff on their skin and then lighting it on fire because it burns out real quick.
That would be the one my husband would try.
Oh my gosh, those are the ones where I'm like, I mean, you understand, like, this is bad, right? And then come to find out, a couple people like hurt their kids because they thought it was funny. Yeah, because it does, like poof, real quick. Like you barely even get a flash burn if it's thin enough on your skin. But if it's not thin on your skin, you just lit a chemical on your epidermis. Like, who does this? That was the one that blew my mind.
Yeah. Oh my God.
This conversation took a turn.
Let's end this thing. You guys are depressing me, but humanity.
Yes. Let's go ahead. We're gonna start with Stevie. We'll do our intros all the way around, and then we are gonna I am gonna get some lunch and take a nap. So take it away.
Hi, I am Stevie Ray Causey. I write young adult fantasy. You can find me on Instagram, and popping on these ladies' chats. And that's it.
Hello.
Thanks for having me. I had so much fun, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Hello, my name is Tamara Woods. I'm a cozy mystery author. I came here to work on some writing and some research, and I did both, so that's pretty cool. And I am positive that I will be on my stream on Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern over on my channel. And I'll be releasing some videos because I keep building up footage and not doing anything with it. And I'm very tired of this bad habit. So I'm going to release videos. So subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you'll know when it happens.
Awesome. I am Amy Awesome Buddy. I am an SEO consultant who is actually doing creative work today, crafting some copy for some web pages for a client. So thank you for having me. I was very productive today.
All right, my weirdos, I am BC Brown. My channel is BC Brown Books. You can find me pretty much on all the social medias under that. And I was lucky today. I was working on my third book in my Metaphysical Chronicles series, and I managed to get just a little under 1,000 words. So I'm really happy with that today. I also have, just to let everyone know, AuthorTube karaoke party, which is coming up tomorrow from 4 until 7 p.m. Eastern time on my channel, BC Brown Books. And then I live stream on Friday from 3:30 until 5:30 p.m. So love to see you all then. If you want to be in AuthorTube, you can hit me up in the DM, or you can just pop into the chat and we'll figure out how to get you on there, okay?
Woo. Very cool. And I am Dana Gaulin. Today I was doing some Ava Fox work, trying to get everything organized so I can get this book out for everybody to enjoy. I really appreciate that you guys were here with me. You make me look a little less crazy because I don't have to talk to myself. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. Don't forget to smile. There's a whole lot of shit going on in the universe, but it'll be okay. Everything will be okay. So yeah, have a great one. Bye.
Bye.